Yeah, Dr. Brown came in, it was talking about. Okay, so wait, did your class also do the passion project wrong?
I did it correctly.
Well,
How did y'all do it wrong?
like they instead of putting like passions like where you're like fucking where your passion is, other people are putting shit like music or basically shit that they like rather than like what they want to do.
Oh, no, I did it correctly.
So people will put like fucking traveling or some shit, clothing.
Oh, no, there was one girl in our class who did clothing, but Dr. Brown accepted it. And then there was another girl who was like, I like softball. And we were like, shut up, you stupid.
That was
There
one
were
thing that made it.
Mexicans in the class.
That was one thing. Fucking this kid. He said when Dr. Brown like asked him what is it, what was his passion for the little shit. You wanna know what he said?
Fucking bitches getting money.
No, Fortnite.
Ah!
And it kind of makes it funnier because Dr. Brown knows jack shit about Fortnite, so we had to explain it to her. But the way they explained it was like so bad. They
Did you have to explain it better?
They literally described Fortnite as like they literally only told her that like you fucking kill people and build. So fucking that's literally all she said. Well, all
Oh,
they
and
said.
you destroy your friends' houses they try to build because y'all are fucking dickheads.
I forgot about that.
The kid I was also talking about having Fortnite as a passion also mentioned GTA.
What happened?
Yikes.
Sorry, I was thinking about how to phrase this. I found out how to phrase it. I did not listen to Alex. How I'm gonna phrase this is Diana in, like, 3 years.
She's oh. If you want to know about Diana, she just left to a guy's house.
What? All aboard! Train station!
Honestly, probably this is like the fourth guy she's talking to.
Yeah, all aboard! Train station!
I don't think you're a stop.
I'm the train robber.
Oh. What? Wait. That can go in so many ways.
I'm the train robber.
What are you implying?
I don't know. Figure it out.
My fucking chair almost did a kickflip. Almost got ejected.
Oh, that's who it was?
Oh, but you're quite wrong.
Mexico's first openly non-binary judge has been found dead in his home.
Some may
My
not
bad.
see
That's
him
what
as
I
a
was
person,
doing in
but
Mexico. I forgot.
you told him yourself, you're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
He's so emo.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all
I'm going
part of a
insane. I'm
carefully
literally
controlled
pacing around my room,
experiment.
just having like a big ass
If you
bag
must
of popcorn
know,
in my
I'm
hand,
happy
eating.
to divulge my true identity. I'm a
That sounds pretty good.
Call
Yeah.
me
I have my controller in my
Marlboro
pocket.
Reds.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
And butter sauce.
minor inconvenience
Boil me.
for your nation.
I'm still alive.
That's it.
Rock lobster?
Rock lobster?
That's why you
Except it's the paper version with the
technology.
double, where it's paper Rock Lobster and then paper Minecraft. Oh, and paper subway
Look how
surfers.
even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say.
This is about to
It
fuck
is
up my
the
stomach.
only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it
Stopping
with
autoplay.
I
you.
forgot. I forgot Mason's homeless.
What?
Mason graduated high school early through a weird loophole, went into the army, got ejected under, not ejected, got discharged under mental health. Moved to Florida, robbed the gas station, dodged the charges. Like, he got caught. Dodged the charges of armed robbery somehow, and is now going to move back to Georgia, but he's currently homeless because he has to wait for a house to. He has to wait for the house to actually sell.
Oh.
Who's moving to Georgia?
Felon. Basically a felon.
Criminal.
Do we know them?
I know.
Nah, do I know him?
You do not know Mason.
What's his full name?
I'm not telling you. You're not,
Aw.
Mason
you don't want
jar.
to do it.
Shut up! Get out of my head!
Oh, my head.
Should I steal one of Malia's brownies? I mean, not brownies, muffins.
Yes.
Yeah,
Steal
Quote
all of
Mason,
them.
quote Mason, jail wasn't that bad, to be honest.
he got butt fucked.
Nah, I don't think so. Mason's one of those people to where it's like if you touch him without you noticing, he's going to fucking actually rip your throat out. So, quick Mason lore. Mason was born into a family of drug dealers. At the ripe age of like 8, he shot someone. And after that, he went into a foster family, which was fine, but he hated them. So he graduated early, went to the military, ejected under mental grounds, moved to Florida with his original family, basically went, fuck yourself, robbed a gas station, and is now homeless, and about to move to Georgia. I don't know where the fuck you got the money. Probably the gas station. I wonder if they took the money back.
Gail Lewis deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore.
What ethereal being keeps opening my garage?
Me.
Garage door opener.
You're falling.
Yo, phone ling ling.
Oh, he had one of the nice jails with the TV.
Oh, his phone was linging all the time.
So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting
I feel like if you're in
puppet.
jail for like
Make no
more than a
mistake,
year and you
even
say it
the
wasn't that bad, you definitely
that
got butt fucked.
pure, innocent puppet will
Definitely.
only end up
I don't know
being
how long he was there for. I think it was like 2 months.
instead.
He
What
might have
reason
not gotten
would a
pegged.
human have for befriending
Maybe.
one who is not of our kind?
You never know.
Actually, it was a Florida jail. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Never mind. The possibility still stands.
Me.
By possibility, you mean a guarantee, yeah.
Tell him.
Possibility was like a 90% chance.
One of us.
Gotta bring a fucking, like, ritual knife into the school tomorrow.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost think of me as a... I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, Mr. Niwa.
My fault.
Jester, I have completed the
The
task
butler.
you gave me.
Look at the group chat.
Creating a
Please
gap
look at
and
the group chat.
infiltrating in a- I'd like to introduce a puppet to you.
I'm on my way to the
He
shop.
proves useful.
Please, it's so
Let's make
funny.
him our newest comrade. And it...
Dottore. Good.
What part of the world? turn into a mechanic from the
Aw,
plane?
could not have
His wife.
prepared myself mentally for that.
His wife.
The doctor to confirm whether he'd
Standing
eliminated all
full
the
titties out.
segments. I read this memory
For
in his
what
mind.
purpose?
You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so.
Would you like to sell your baby? I recently had a miscarriage, and I've been following you on Facebook. She's so beautiful. I've already given her a nickname and bought things for her. Please smell me your child.
You know very well what that means. Even more.
I can make orange rhyme with banana. Orange nana.
No.
Flat arm.
Give him some space. He looks really
When the teacher catches me edging in class. I fucking hate that fragile bone little piece of shit.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine.
I'm gonna take the gumballs out of
Oh yeah,
this.
Maverick.
What?
You wanna know what I found while rummaging around my house a few days ago? Perfect for that, the corner. Glass breaker hammer for when you're stuck in a car.
Wow!
Which means
Wanna have a sleepover?
I'm just gonna gear up and go hit that bitch one day.
Alright.
I'm not
So
even
when
gonna
we go
bring
to
you.
grandma's next.
I'll just tell you.
Oh yeah. So that really means when we go into grandma's house next.
I can't bring it to the school. I can't bring it to school. Remember the thing? Beep, beep, beep.
Oh yeah. Funny thing, they make a bush.
Oh, you're so fucking right. I remember once I put a
My
monster in.
name's George W. Bush, and I approve this mess.
I put a monster in a bush outside the school. Forgot about it for a week, and after rehearsal one day, it's like, man, I want a monster. Whoa! And I went there, and it was still in the bush, and I was like, yippee, my dream.
Oh yeah, Jake, have you also forgot? Just go to like the school after the thing when there's like practice, and go shove that hammer into a locker at the gym. Ooh, I like this one. Tell Padrig to bring it in the truck. When he picks you up, you say, "Now drive me over there." You just go back into the gym, put it in a locker. Or yeah, the bush. The bush would be so much cheaper.
Mind of us.
Yes. Only if he understands this can we choose a new path forward.
Dator, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't.
Hey, are you investigating this stuff?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of the staff. Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Jake needs that personally. Alex
think
needs
he
that
just
personally.
did.
What? I saw my phone light up. Light up.
I wonder why. Lady up to you.
You have to get a real taxi license to host that show? And I say yes, because I did. Then they always make the same joke. They think it's brilliant. They go, well, at least you got something to fall back on. Can you imagine the disappointment I would feel if the show were to be canceled and I were forced to drive a cab for real to make my living? My disappointment would be tremendous, but it would pale when compared to the disappointment felt by those individuals that got into my taxi. Because I would not tell them. I always will. And if I gotta get struck by the show had been canceled.
I forgot about Cash Cab.
Yeah.
It's been a little too long since I've had cable.
Grandma television.
Yeah. No, in Lake Charles, there's not shit to watch in Lake Charles because everyone there has been drinking chemical water their whole life and just wants to watch the news. Except, there's a channel that hosts nothing but game shows 24/7. And I fucking love that channel. It's channel 57, I have it memorized. I fucking love it. And my favorite thing, they do it in segments to where it's like 4 hours Cash Cab, 4 hours Family Feud, 4 hours Price is Right.
Oh. I
So
don't want
right-
4 hours of Is the Price Right?
So right after you get tired of the game show, there's a new one. I do have to admit, every now and then Family Feud makes me want to rip out my eyes.
Uh-oh. Robert Downey Jr. saw Maxwell the cat.
Oh, just the high-pitched scream, yeah. I think you found the resonant frequency of your microphone.
Why? What does it sound like? Let me go into adjust microphone volume to see what this sounds like.
Monster can.
Monkey.
I'll try.
Adjust microphone level?
You look really upset.
Why is that?
Since Urban
Fool.
Soul was a dead end, I guess I can.
Huh? About what?
No
The
one
reason
told
why there are records about your sister in Urban Soul.
No one
Don't
told me
adjust
that
your
my
microphone.
microphone was at like full volume.
Apparently, Conria
That's fine.
was her first
We have it
destination
adjusted
when
so
she
it
arrived
sounds
in this
fine.
world.
Now it's even better, so when a new person joins the party, they get fucking deafened by you and me being out of cell.
Heavens, responded?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word for this. He was a royal mage in Conria and lived with your sister for a time.
So is it not supposed to make that sound?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, did
Huh?
you get all that?
Oh, that notification scared the fuck out of me when I read it the first time.
Count towards my mission?
For 7th period, Appling said make sure to complete your take-home quiz.
In that case,
No.
I'll take some time for
He sent it
myself.
to the wrong class.
What have you done?
Lesser Lord
I've never had a
Kusanagi
teacher send a remind to the wrong class.
completely spent.
I've never had a
Never
teacher
used
send a
all the
remind.
power left in me.
Because you
I
don't
never
sign up
joined.
for remind. Yeah.
Exactly.
I shared a
See, I don't use the app remind, I use like the phone number remind.
So in return,
Oh.
I'd like you to
I'm not downloading an app.
Big ass neck.
That's my
give me
phone.
your hand.
I'm about to blow right now. I'm about to blow.
Buttercup.
Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, so tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
My teeth hurt.
What happened?
Nothing. I was just thinking. So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quick.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go very fast?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
My autistic, nonverbal daughter
Those who died in
likes
Tatarsuna
Chief
because of
Keef.
me deserve another chance at life.
They match so well.
Ah,
You
yes.
know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they
My
deserve
mom's
to be
about
left
this
alone.
racing car,
Luckily,
man.
everything can be set right. It's time to
Wait, is
settle
Alex
this
live?
once and for all.
Oh.
I might be.
Oh, good.
Let me stop.
The people watching the stream and or future viewers watching the stream just got to hear the
Oh no.
no, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, can you hear Nihida? Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer. What happened just? It was the Balladeer's fault. I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an
Does your
eye
brain
on
ever
him.
start genuinely
Sorry.
bugging in the kitchen and make you want to do like a Fortnite
It's
emote?
your fault. Please, let
What?
me handle this from here. We're running
Yeah.
out of time. Follow my
Yeah, I get that.
American says she started her language arts class at Sequoia Middle School in Fontana. So her teacher using the over and over again.
Whoa, that teacher's kind of like
We're out.
what's the
This
ELA
is an
teacher?
emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now.
Huh?
What's the
Everything's
Black
arranged.
Air Force
You know it. I'm
ELA
sorry,
teacher?
but this is an emergency.
Mr. Bernard Grace.
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct,
Yes.
though there may be some minor
I was saying this
disturbances,
teacher is just
it won't
like
lead
him,
to a
except
disaster.
it's a lady and she's
Please
white,
rest and
and they're reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and the student is struggling,
I can't shake the feeling that something really big
whereas
has happened.
Mr. Grace put every single ounce of effort into the word. I don't care if he's black. But, yeah, I was reading that page,
He wants to change
and,
the
he was like,
past.
"Hey, Maverick, your turn to read." I went, "What?"
Right. You
And he was
can't
like,
just rewrite
"Come on,
history.
read the page." And I went,
Happened
"Okay."
already
I
and
read
you're
all of
right.
it, and then it got to that one word. I was like, "Ah, no." And he was like,
Imagine
"What's wrong?"
someone drank all the water in this
It's for learning purposes.
there to see it. Paimon
I
would
said,
sure as heck remember
See.
drinking it.
Funny thing is, I'm the only white kid in this class.
Paimon still has
As soon as I go out that
about
door,
this.
I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me.
But feel
He
scared
was like,
about what
"Oh,
he might do.
I'll fiddle in for you." And I was like, "No need. Don't do that."
Confused. Huh?
Dumbass!
Sorry. Paimon accidentally.
Has been fired after calling her students the N-word and telling them
Erasing
that
yourself
they're
from
gonna get shot.
history?
Watch this
It's
disturbing
unthinkable.
video.
Is that really possible in any
I want to see the video. The new video.
New video?
Actually succeed, right? Otherwise,
I want the video, Maverick.
Which one?
Well, you were just watching.
Oh.
there's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but go to sleep. But
I was born in the land, born in the country. Fuck these niggers, fuck these monkeys. Nigger back up, can't take shit from me. Your father's in jail, your mother's a junkie. Why these niggas gotta steal all the time? Eating on the porks and the rice. Nigger grab a pork, get the corn and I
also, Adeptus Temptation, Golden Shrimp Balls, Triple Layered Consomme, Lotus...
Yeah, Jake, don't worry. They censored it.
Yeah. What?
Nothing. It's about fucking the Genshin storyline.
What's wrong? Your eyes are monsters. Was it something good? So, the Balladeer.
Which chemical will get this video age restricted?
Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Yikes.
Oh. Florida Man Shred is the national anthem? Fuck yeah, I want to watch that.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead.
My YouTube recommended is filled with like animation of fire at Chevron Richmond Refinery, August 6, 2012.
Comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging
My
practiced
cat
by
was
these
in the
5
room.
clans
Now
was
it's a
first
bald
taught to
eagle.
them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of blades.
Oh my god.
helped
Driving
most of the great swordsmith clans of
6,000
old
kilometers
have since
in my
fallen
summer
into
car. I gotta
decline.
watch this.
And for a long time, only the but
Oh, is it his live or his video?
Kaida Harakazu
It's the video.
recently returned
He's live.
to Inazuma
He's
and
li-
took
Oh,
up
he
the
is live.
mantle of the Isshin
Yeah, he's driving right now.
Now, if my
Ah.
memory serves me right,
This video is
you yourself
41 minutes. It was
It's long.
released 20 hours.
I know, watched it last night.
What about the
Ah.
decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too? It seems like
that, in fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, he told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokunen, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you. The Raiden Gokunen were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
vengeful. Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaide, knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives. Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself and grew up resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his petameng. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to.
His goal was but when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and that is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
My team and I thought to ourselves, well, this stream is going to be great and all, but it's lacking a certain amount of interactivity. This right here is where we turned this bad idea into a fucking
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes.
Wouldn't it be funny if every
Yes,
adds a bit of this before? 10 meters to every dollar, let's say. And then we thought to ourselves,
My pleasure.
that's really
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? On to the next stop! Evacuate!
another great idea. With all that weighing on my mind, I had no choice but to keep driving. So I kept driving. I drove back over the train track, past the swamp, past some lumber, onto the highway, off the highway, into town, onto the dirt track, past the dance pavilion, and before I knew it, lap 1 had been completed. Now, it's hard to sound relatable when complaining about a literal flood of money.
Traveler,
The distance
it's
was
been a
in fact
while.
increasing.
If you're looking for the commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid
Are they out on...
the commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the commissioner's place. If it's urgent,
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Well, before the coach tell how much someone donated, we first had to convert that currency.
if it were anyone else,
For some reason,
I couldn't allow it.
missing some of the more
But seeing as you're so close with the...
We'll be heading in then.
Cambodian riel, the code was like, what the fuck is a Cambodian riel?
Hello, dears. Is there something? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings.
Soda!
Occasionally paying visits
Thank you for
Soda!
reiterating what Martin Cito Pants said.
Commissioner's behalf. As for the commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much.
So pretty much business as usual.
Very much.
Introducing Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy wings, loaded with pepperoni. Favorite pizza just got a new best friend.
Well,
Oh no, guys.
got any more questions?
You're
Oh no.
very welcome.
Oh no. The
Seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero.
Oh my god, is
to
My
us
Summer Car on
all.
PlayStation?
No.
I mean,
PC exclusive.
whenever the commissioner
What?
dines
It's a
at
PC
home,
exclusive.
Toma
Oh,
always joins him.
looks like I'm buying a
Why,
P.
the commissioner has such a busy
I'm buying
schedule.
400 liters of
Doesn't always
piss.
have the chance to take his meals at home.
That's a lot of.
They say it's because Toma is a much
You know what, fuck it,
better
400
chef than
mega
you.
liters.
They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The
I
way
was
one
mega
would
liters
talk
funny.
about dear old friend Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention. It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company. Wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime.
Of course.
Alright, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see.
All right then. Take care now.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
In our past, the grass is not that tall. I noticed it from the highway.
Yeah? Okay!
Yeah, it's such a bad way to be ripped into reality.
Oh, I
What?
right on his dome.
Here we
Okay! I
are. What are you
have no idea what she
Do
said.
my eyes deceive me?
Xavier?
Real.
Doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in
Yeah,
this
and
specific
okay.
We
area.
have some questions
And
and
what?
thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the... If there's anything you want to
Yeah?
know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Takarasu years ago. They said it's all
Did you
true.
do something?
The history here.
What?
Oh,
None.
well, it's long. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes
Yeah?
back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple...
World's quietest, yeah.
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long...
Yeah?
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a...
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a hit.
What brought this on? Did you just wake... Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono. No,
Oh my
I can't
god,
say-
one of
I
our
do know the word. Inazuman
one of our
was
PS
eccentric,
Plus free
so
games in
always
December is gonna
dressed
be
to the nines.
Power
Just
Washing
as a person,
Simulator.
I'd like to be
No way!
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure.
They
nor
might have
have I
increased.
anything to do
They
with
might have
the
increased
kimono
PS
when
Plus
Tatarasuna
price.
is concerned.
PlayStation
What?
has Power Washing Simulator?
Hold on.
PlayStation Plus has Power Washing Simulator?
Yeah, it's gonna be Power Washing Simulator, but it's in December, so don't get it yet. And Lego 2K Drive.
Don't mention it.
No one cares about Lego 2K Drive.
Oh, you're most
It's kind of funny.
more than happy to
Yeah.
help. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
No, I
Sure,
want PS Plus.
what's up with keep your smile, Spider
Yikes, I kicked the fuck out of that.
What happens? Paimon will always be there for you. Hey, alright.
This guy might be retarded. Call of Duty is nothing but a cash grab at this point. The multiplayer requires PS Plus now. It's been required PS Plus. It's the PS3.
Saturday. Yet another beautiful day in Finland. Now, let's have a look at the distance. Okay, we've done 87 kilometers. That's a pretty good pace. At this rate, we're going to get there at...
No, I don't want Rock Band. I want
here first.
Power Wash.
Yes, that's right. In 2 hours, the distance had increased by 1,000 kilometers. Have you ever heard of...
Wait, is it just Wash Simulator? No, it's Power Wash.
Yes, Surely the donations would calm down as time went on.
Power Smash Boom Bob.
Spogbo popsicle?
Saturday would bring about more challenges. The rally race. Driving on this road was now significantly more dangerous because of these guys.
Stop, no.
Add Astro.
If something's in their way.
SpongeBob, no! You'll ever get the full body shake after you do a really nice stretch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be having seizures in class.
Me.
I love sleeping first thing in first period. So you can just go into the gym to the locker room and lay down on the bench. So easy.
They look bad.
What?
Akaba,
Huh?
Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are.
Okay.
If you have a
Well,
moment,
I'm gonna close GTA 5,
the same topic we
go
discussed
eat
last time.
whatever,
Still looking for more info about
then
the Karasuna, huh?
I'm gonna get back on GTA 5,
Should we do it?
and y'all should join me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Either that or like
we
Item
haven't
Asylum.
made any real progress.
Yeah. Penis.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So,
What did you find out?
it's a long story. Basically,
Oh.
Wow, so many new details.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member. Ugh. So there's no go.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, Swordsmith.
Yes, okay. Point taken. You were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
and they're back at it. These guys are.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us.
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything.
Will do.
Balls. Fuck.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The Balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset. That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from But how was he even? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
But
So, you believe this person really
Bap.
existed?
Bap.
And we just don't remember him because
Such a stupid moment
he
video.
literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking,
mother is
it
calling
is
me.
possible to do this.
Let's see what she has to say.
But
Might be in
I'm
Spanish.
struggling to imagine the kind of
Hello?
person who would dare go through with it.
Okay.
Part of it?
Was not in Spanish. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta get the killer. Bap. Bap.
Bap.
Bap. Alright, I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Hello? Is anyone back? Ugh. Ah.
The traveler comes from a world beyond Teyvat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been... Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them, he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he is.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote it?
The traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes Teyvat, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great...
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished, like...
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get some...
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up. We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured so... What is it? Have you figured... Why'd you jump up all...
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here. You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city.
I think he wants us to get
It's
out
so
of his
exciting.
head.
It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a stranger.
I did
with
not
Joe.
need fine sandpaper.
You say
I
you
needed
don't want
the
any money
roughest
for helping
sandpaper
out
I
here,
own.
And then when I actually give you some work to do,
I don't own rough
I don't
sandpaper.
want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
Jake.
You're welcome, I guess.
He
But
is
I got
nice.
bigger things to worry about.
Aw.
Look, we're
Alex.
all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down
Know
the
the
street I'd
headphones
give
that I
her a
bought for
fruit bowl
$1?
this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have been welded.
Send it the group chat. Jake
Give me a
said he's
second,
making popcorn.
Give me a second, I'm making them look good.
It doesn't need to look good.
It does not, because this is doing nothing.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because
love
day
you,
and night,
kiddo.
the longest
I know you
time
don't want
in a
money.
teen
You
mind.
take days off,
Fuck,
and in your
get
free
out of
time,
my
all I see you
head.
do is wander around.
Because
taking in
day
the
and
sight-
That's right. We can talk more about that later.
It did not get out of my head.
Hey, what do we do now?
Okay, give me a second, let me just do the final assembly process. Today on how it's made.